Got a quick minute here. I wanted to throw this timing cover on, but if you've seen my other videos, I don't really do much stuff quick, so I'm gonna get it put on and I'll kind of walk you through the process. I got my cover here, my new seals driven in real nice and flat, straight. I don't have my water pump today, but I will be able to stick this front cover on. I've got my bracket that goes here for the power steering. It's outside drying real quick, blue. And I got bolts 1, 2, 3, 4. So it takes about I'd call that about a 3-inch bolt that goes here. These two I'll put for my power steering bracket. I would call them about 1.5 inches. So they'll go through these, boom, boom. And that final one is about 1 inch. There goes alone there. Also, I'll have my 2 oil pan bolts. Yeah, I got a little bit of stuff hanging there. 2 oil pan bolts from the bottom, and I'll glue my seal with my yellow dog. If y'all remember that. It's really good stuff. These seals are pretty, I don't want to say dummy proof, but there's a big tit and a little tit. So you look at your pan and you can tell right away. Let me zoom in on that so you can see it. Big hole, little hole. So maybe you can see them both at the same time. That'd be cool. Yeah, see the difference? So my big side will go there. It'll pop right in, not a big deal. And small side go on the other side. Also, got my oil slinger. It'll go on here like that. The snout of the crankshaft will go up against it good and tight. I'm gonna put probably some yellow dog on this top and bottom, just so I know it'll be there, and dab of silicone in the corners, and it should be good to go. I could cheat. Like I said in the last video, it's always better to put the front cover on first. I didn't do that. I could cheat and loosen these 2 bolts just a little bit. That'll make my life a little bit easier. So let me get to it. See if I can find get my bracket out here. Got my yellow dog out. It's good stuff. It'll be on your fingers for a while. There we go. Try to put it on, let it get tacky. I'm going on this seal. I can just run me a line right across there. You could use RTV if you wanted to, but this stuff, hopefully you can see that, is the bomb. There we go. Get my ultra black back out. Right there, dab and dab. Also, little dab. I'll just put it on my finger and wipe it in. Dab and dab. Boom, pow, boom. I like to cap this stuff off pretty quickly so it doesn't dry up on me. There's a good tech tip. So, that's been going a couple minutes. Stick her down. Got that one in, that one in. Get my pair of needle nose and grab that black tit. It's kind of a slippery tit. No pun intended. Sometimes I can just push it through. I normally like to pull it just a little bit easier. The right tool for the job. That's it. Felt the pull. I can see here. Tuck my RTV in. Boom. That's it. See that little bit of squish right there? That's good. Don't wipe it away. I like to stick it back in there. Smear it down. And when that pushes down, see it squish out? I can zoom. Squishes out right there. Real nice. I got that up here. My yellow dog's getting tacky, so it's stuck that gasket down. Stick that gasket down. Boom, pow, boom. Start forcing our cover on. Yellow dog. I like this stuff. In case you didn't know. That's it. There's our water pump gasket, 65, 63. And it's pretty much universal except, see that hole? That hole will go to the hole side. Let me drop her there real quick. Bolt to my hand. Help line that up. Just for a minute. That'll get stuck. I can grab a couple more. Really like, and I've seen it on a bunch of gaskets. They're lazy and punch that hole out. Notice there's one on that side, here, there. The gasket won't flip over. It can only go one way. So I may shoot just a little bit of black in that. I like to glue the gasket on this side, and then I will put my RTV on this side, so that if I ever have to pull this off, the gasket will come with the cover instead of stick to the block. This stuff, Yellow Dog's a lot more, has more adhesive properties than the Permatex. So let me do that real quick. Very, very thin. See, that's stuck. Thin smear. Kick that intake back for a second. A long way to San Jose. Start those bottom bolts first, if they will. And they should. So that's asking real nice. Another tech tip, take your driver. Man. Stop right there. Now I got 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta wrap those suckers. Let me show you how to do that real quick. And I mean real quick. Laying on top. Such as that. Come on. You don't want it bunched up. Keep it flat. There we are. Wrapping counterclockwise so that when it goes in and tightens up like that, it's actually tightening, pulling in the threads, which is nice. Let me grab that bracket. Got it. Wrap it. There we go. Most of these go into water jackets, so if you don't wrap them, it'll be peeing out the front. Same thing with the water pump bolts. That's it. Let's see. There it is. Might have to pull these down to get those to start. Oh yeah. Much easier the other way. I told you I was going to loosen these just a little bit, didn't I? Backwards. There's only basically one way to go. Oh, that's nice. And number 2. There's always one in a bunch. Mostly this side, right? Almost. Switch to the short. Do a little oomph on it. That's it. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, and tighten these back up. 2, 3, 4. That's it. See that little smear right there? Put it back in. Like that. Here's a little anti-seize. Some people do this, some don't. It'll go right there on the inside of the balancer. Help it drive on easier. Also, let me go ahead and show you. I've already done it, but I'll do it again. Red tacky grease all the way around that. You can use any grease. Some people might use oil. This will stay there longer. Now the seal's not dry. There's that. Give it a couple of those. Need to get out my fairly large hammer. Flat board. Flat as we can. See if it works. When you're hammering, listen to the sound. It's going to change in just a second. Getting close. Hear that? Hold on. Now, listen to the sound. See how hollow that is? That's it. It will drive no more. And go ahead and screw in. Better yet, anti-seize. What about that Loctite? Shouldn't you put some Loctite? No, you don't have to put Loctite. I believe that's supposed to torque to 135 foot-pounds. Usually 1.25 inches. For today's purposes, that works for me. Now, put it back to 0. There you are. Looks like a motor. Front's on. Get in there where you can see our squish. Had a nice squish all the way around. I just got this marked where 30 degrees would be. I showed that to Randall earlier, but I'm gonna let this dry. I'll come back with my spray paint, paint all my gaps, paint my bolt heads, including that big ugly one there. And we'll do intake next time. So see y'all then. Thanks for watching.